Guys, Jacob here. It's been a few days now since I've made my last video. I needed literally a couple days to recover from Miami. Super wild trip. And I actually wanted to take a moment to just talk about the whole trip, how it went, and what plans are for the near future. So Miami was like a 5-day trip, or man, we already lost track. I think it was a 6-day trip actually. Where initially the whole point was to go see the Grant Cardone 10X Growth Conference, 10X3, whatever you want to call it. And, alongside with that idea was just, meeting up with a few folks and just hanging out. So that was the whole premise. Now, I think a few things changed around with who decided to go and then who couldn't go, unfortunately, or who backed out. So, plans change, and with all the recent happenings that I don't really need to get into yet, it was a little bit short-sighted with how the schedule would play out, right? So that was a little rando. But overall, it was a really, really good trip. I'm going to say, totally unbiased. I'm just going to, tell it straight. It was, out of the two publishing events, get-togethers I've done so far with the community. The first one being the one we ever did in Cancun. Second one, just now. This one was a lot more fun with a lot more value. And here's why. Look, with the 10X Growth Con, I'm usually a pretty positive guy. I don't like to, focus on the negativities about certain things, but, the Growth Con, I didn't really learn much. Not to be cocky in any shape or form, not at all, but I felt like the Growth Con, I don't know how to say this right, but what's being taught is really, I'd say intro/beginner level. It's oh, here's ClickFunnels, here's what you can do with it, buy it now, and there's nothing wrong at all with upsells and, getting hit with an upsell with every speaker, but everything talked about during the Growth Con was already stuff that's already out on YouTube for free as a material for you to just freely digest. So, I didn't get a whole lot of value off of that, but look, the thing is, these conventions, these seminars, unless it's Tony Robbins, because Tony Robbins is good, unless it's Tony Robbins, you're going to find not very much value at all with these business seminars. You might pick up a knowledge bomb or two, but it's really all about the networking and who you spend your time around with. And I was really fortunate to spend time with a lot of cool people. I roomed with Cassie. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Wow, I did not room with Cassie. I roomed with Gerald and Nikolai. So, two really cool guys. It was just a wild trip overall. And then we got to meet Cassie, Melanie from France. Didn't really know a lot about her. But now, after spending some time, all of us together, we've become really good friends. And, among the guys, it's like being brothers. Not to sound generic, but that's how it really is, guys. When you're with like-minded individuals, you're with people that know, this whole Kindle publishing, not lifestyle, that sounds weird, but just people who just are on the same path as you. They understand that not a lot of other people, in the mainstream circle are going to understand what you do for a living, how you spend your time. The stark reality of it is that you're really spending a lot of your time at home, just working your butt off, and not really a lot of people know what you do. Just people who are focused on, personal ambitions, business, and just pushing things to the next level. Because I think everyone in the group, I got to think of that, was minimum at this point has made at least $10,000 in a month, if not more. So, it was a pretty advanced group, but there's always so much to learn from everyone. Omid was there with his girlfriend. Shout out to Omid. You're awesome, man. I'm glad we could, patch things up, despite our, wow, it sounds like a rapper video, despite our beef from earlier this year. So, You know, it's all good. So, of course, people are going to ask, you know, and I know this is why you're watching this video right now. I know what you want to ask right now, and you want to know what happened. You want to ask, when is the UK Mastermind being held? Guys, Bobby and I are holding a Mastermind. It's going to be a workshop, not a conference, but a workshop. We work with each of you one-on-one, where we're not here to, like, you know, talk about, you know, proper mindset or, you know, reciting some rhetoric from a book. We want to work with you one-on-one to further your Kindle publishing business and ultimately get you to make more money. So again, we're going to hold a workshop during March 9th and 10th, either within London or in a city adjacent to London. I'll be in Watford starting February 27th until early April. So Bobby, since he's not a local, but he's knowledgeable of the area, he's going to be looking around for a venue. Guys, if you're interested, I'm going to post this video obviously on YouTube, but also in the Evolution Facebook group. Now, let's just make the assumption that it's going to be a paid event. And right now we're thinking either we can book like an Airbnb, like some nice multi-bedroom mansion, and just like host a workshop, or we can also just book a hotel venue where you pay for your room and board, and there's a more amenities to go around, like, you know, food and entertainment and all that good stuff. So what would you rather have? Would you rather have your room and board included with the price of the workshop, where you can literally get to stay over for like 2 days? Or would you prefer to just work around a central hotel venue and you're in charge of your own bookings with the room and board? So leave a comment below. Again, I'd love to meet all of you in Europe. Again, guys, look, I'm going to be making my money through Kindle publishing. What I'm really focused on in 2019 is making friends with everyone in the community and helping you all right? Like, I could give a damn about making a living with these, you know, international speeches or conferences or whatever. I'm going to be just fine with Kindle publishing, and really, I just have fun in networking and interacting with everyone. Miami was a lot of fun. I'd love for the United Kingdom to be a lot of fun in terms of not just working with Bobby alongside him with a lot of big projects we have in the works, but with all of you. So, again, I know everyone's got plans of either, you know, meeting up locally in London or perhaps flying, and I wanted to give some advance notice. So let me know, even if at least it's preliminary, that you're interested. Later on, we'll have a form just to confirm signups, and we'll get everything set. So that's all I've got to say, guys. Everyone was pretty cool who I got to see. For those who I didn't get to see, I'm sorry, maybe next time. And until then, see y'all later.